Good morning, my lovely humans. Welcome to Tuesday morning's Reiki meditation. And this morning, I want to do a meditation all around building and, well, first finding/igniting and then building the fire within. So basically finding your passion and building on it, because why not? And right now is the perfect time to really be finding your why, finding your passion, finding your what gets you moving, and then leaning into it and following it. So let's just dive in. But first, if you haven't yet meditated with me, my name is Hillary Wolf. I am a Reiki master teacher, and I am a make your own magic coach. And I help Gen Xers and I guess millennials and this age of humans basically reclaim our brilliance and remember who we are and the power that we have. And then we get to make magic moving forward. So that's what I do. That's who I am. And this morning we are going to ignite, spark, find our fire within, our passion, and then we're going to build it and lean into it. So let's just dive in. If you haven't meditated with me yet, there's no wrong way to meditate. Just as long as you get comfy, be in a space where there are no distractions, where you can just be. I like to sit with my hands open so that my body understands that this is a safe space. There's nowhere I have to be right now. And so with that, we're going to start our meditation, and we are going to breathe in and then exhale. Breathe in on the 1, exhale for the 2 for a count of 10. And basically what this does at the beginning of meditations, I even do it with my own meditation practice in my head, is it starts to switch your neurology to as soon as you start counting and as soon as you start bringing that count in with the breath and out with the breath, then your body starts to automatically associate that with ramping down and calming your entire nervous system as we enter into our meditations. So that being said, find your comfy spot, close your eyes, get comfy, know that you are safe in this space, and let's go ahead and build our fire. So go ahead and close your eyes, and let's breathe in with the 1, and exhale with the 2. And as you continue to breathe in for the 3, out with the 4, start to slow your breathing. Elongate each inhale and exhale. Breathing in with the 5, and out with the 6. In with the 7, out with the 8, in with the 9, and out with the 10. And now in this space, I invite you to take up your natural, normal breathing rhythm. And as you do, turn your focus to the body. Notice yourself in this space. Start to notice any sensations that are coming up. And we're going to start our meditation with a full body scan. And we're going to touch on it as opposed to really get into it, because we're going to come back through. And as we continue to move the breath through the body with our meditation, we're going to breathe onto our spark and slowly but very surely build that spark and build our fire within. So starting at the feet, I invite you to just notice any sensations as we do this body scan. And the sensations that come up for you might change. And that's okay. Just notice. So starting at the feet, breathing upward, bringing the energy and the observation up into the ankles, into the calves and the shins, upward into the knees and the thighs and the hamstrings, up into the hips, and then upward through the torso, into the rib cage. Notice your breath rhythm. Take a moment to stop here at the chest space and just notice the heartbeat, the breath moving in and out. This is your receiving space. This is the space where we get to lead with love. So breathe a little extra breath into this space. And then moving that observation and that focus up into the shoulders, up into the upper back, into the neck, into the back of the jaw, up into the face, letting that energy and that breath move up into the cheeks, relaxing the eyes, and coming up into the forehead, relaxing the forehead, and letting that breath then fully come up and out through the top of the head. Noticing every spot that we breathed into, that we took that breath and we ignited it and we amplified it. So we're going to do that again. But before we do, I invite you to bring your focus and your observation to the space behind the belly button. This is your sacral chakra. This is your second chakra. And in this space, this is your space of creation. So I invite you to notice here any sensations that might be coming up for you. And I invite you to visualize a campfire. Right in this space behind your belly button. Maybe envision where you're setting this campfire. Include details like the temperature. Is it warm? What color is it? And we're going to, in this space, light the spark that will build our fire within. So go ahead and light that spark. Notice it. Notice the spark, notice the color, notice how it starts small and it starts to just simply become bigger, build upon itself. And that spark that we are going to add to our campfire expands and becomes bigger with the breath. So starting at the feet, we're going to again come up through the body. And as we get to this place behind the belly button, within this sacral chakra, we're going to make sure that that breath fully encompasses this flame, this spark that is becoming the fire within us. So starting at the feet, from the bottom of the feet, let's draw in the breath. Coming up from the feet all the way through the legs, up into the hips, And as we bring that energy and that breath up into the belly, allowing that oxygen to feed into this flame and this personal passion, and moving that breath up and that spark up and outward through the body as we breathe in, up into the chest, up into the shoulders, igniting the rest of your system as it comes up and as this spark and this fire build. So up through the throat, up through the face, relaxing the cheekbones and relaxing the forehead, bringing that breath up and out of the top of the head. And then allowing all of that energy to flow up and around you. And we're going to breathe that same energy back up through the feet again. So letting that energy come out, around, and then down to the bottom of the feet. Breathing again, that energy up through the feet, up through the shins, up through the knees, up through the legs and the hips. Letting that breath and that energy surround, support, add to this fire within the belly. And with the breath, continuing to bring that energy up into the torso, into the chest, into the shoulders, up through the neck, up through the head, and back around. So I invite you to continue to follow this energy and this breath through the feet, through the legs, up through the torso, making sure that you are visualizing that breath igniting, adding to, amplifying the fire that's within the belly, and then bringing it back up through the chest. And then up through the shoulders again, and up through the neck and the head, and out of the top. Coming back around to the bottom of the feet. And starting all over. And I invite you to just notice any temperature changes within the body as you continue to build this passion, this fire within your belly. Notice any other sensations like buzzing or tingling. Maybe you're getting zingers up through the body as you're igniting different spaces within the body. And just know as you continue to breathe that breath up and through the body, that every time this breath and this energy moves through, it's amplifying this personal passion, and it's bringing a supportive and loving energy up through the body with it. The universe loves to support you. So with every breath, bring in that universal energy into the body. Let it love every cell as it moves upward through the feet and the legs and the hips. Let it support and turn on every cell as it builds on that fire within the belly and then moves warmly and deliciously upward through the torso, into the shoulders, up the spine and into the head, and up through the top of the head, and then back around. And I invite you to just play with this movement and this energy that just wants to be there for you. It wants to support you. It wants to love you as it moves upward through the body. And I invite you to just continue to breathe into this space, allowing that fire to grow up into the chest, allowing that spark to become this bright, brilliant flame, moving upward and then expanding beyond the body. And now you have not only ignited, but you have become your passion. You have become a creator. And breathing that breath up through the feet, breathing deeply, fueling that fire, moving it upward through the torso, into the shoulders, through the face, relaxing the face muscles, and up and out of that crown. I invite you to follow this breath for just a few more breaths. Or if you're really comfortable in this space, I invite you to just sit with it and continue to follow the breath for as long as feels good. Continuing to build upon and amplify those flames, that spark, that fire, that passion. And let's go ahead and take 3 solidifying breaths as you follow this breath up and out and around. Knowing that you are powerful, that you can spark something and build upon it. And with your simple breath, you can build and create whatever you're wanting for yourself, simply by sparking that spark and building upon that fire in the belly. So let's go ahead and breathe in with the 1, following that breath, and exhale. Breathing in with the 2, and exhale. And breathing in with the 3, and exhale. And if you're ready to come out of the meditation, open your eyes gently and without judgment. You may come back to this safe space, knowing that you have been ignited, you have been amplified, and now you get to go out and act on this passion that is this bright, brilliant, beautiful spark within you. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in a few weeks.